107.5 GCI, the Shy's #1 for hip-hop and R&B, live with Tone Kapone. Don't forget, speaking of live, you can catch the BET Awards live 2025, 7 Central on June 9th. Another star in the seat, man. I have quoted this man so much, man, from all of these music podcasts and his takes on different things. Ray Daniels, what's up, boy? What's happening?
Tone, I appreciate you having me, man. I'm looking forward to having this conversation with you, bro.
Yeah, me
It's
too.
going to be fun. I can tell.
Yeah,
I can already tell. We excited. Let's go.
Ray.
Okay.
You called this
Okay.
early in the Diddy trial.
Let's go. Thank you for this.
You are the one that called it first. And I have constantly quoted this because it made sense. It just made good sense.
Yes.
The whole thing is like all of this from Diddy. Of course, we know that it was some other things, factors. But a lot of things kicked off because you said, like, which seems to be right now that we hear in the testimony.
It was a trigger.
It was a trigger.
Even testimony, the testimony yesterday, she said, I was jealous, like, damn, am I not good enough for you to be your woman?
Yes.
Bro, let me tell you something. Tone, I hate to say this because it's not something to brag about, but I'm a man that's been with enough women in my life to know how women are.
Yeah.
And I know you don't piss nobody off more than if she asks you to, Tone, take me to the mall. Tone, take me, hold my hands, take me out dancing. And you like, I don't do that.
Yeah.
And she like, you know what? I'm going to accept you for you.
Yeah.
And she gets tired and she leaves.
Yeah.
And then she see you doing it with the next girl.
What happens?
Don't let Tone be famous. Lawsuits, everything is coming down. Don't let that happen. And my thing is this, is that what we're seeing in today's society, and I don't want to make anybody mad, but what we're seeing is that people are logging information.
Okay.
They're logging things. They're saying, yo, Tone, December 3rd, you really hurt my feelings. Mm-hmm. I like you today, but if you piss me off July 4th, I'm going to get you for what you did to me September 3rd. And to me, that's what's scary. So that means what triggers it? He did something. He ain't see you.
Yeah.
So it's seeing him irritated you.
Yeah.
Seeing him celebrate this woman. Seeing him give her deals and be a different person.
Yeah.
Oh, no. No. He got to pay for that.
Oh, yeah.
You ain't about to make it like I wasn't trying and when I was and you wasn't taking me serious. Now,
Yeah.
Nah. So that's what I said it. And by the way, shout out to Shauna Ayers for putting this together. And put this whole thing together because she texted me this morning. Ray, for the record, you're the first person to say it.
You were. First person.
Thank you,
out the gate, I had to say, I was like, yo.
Thank you, bro.
It was so on point as you watched everything unfold.
Yeah.
Now, what has made you? I had to ask this. I mean, we know that you are an outstanding personality, a big personality, but what made you to say, you know what, I'm going to jump into this podcasting space and start speaking?
Well, it was a few reasons. Well, I was dealing with something in the music business. I wrote a letter, and I basically got ostracized because I was like Jerry Maguire, right?
Mm-hmm.
I basically was like, hey, look, man, here's what it's like to be black. If you want black people to be better, this is the things that need to change. Mm-hmm. And basically the business blackballed me for that, right? Wow. So I'm really good at what I do, Tone. I'm a man. I'm not coming to kiss nobody behind because I want an opportunity. So I just was like, man, I love being in the music business. And the conversation that I have on a podcast are nothing but conversations we have in the exec room.
Right.
So when people start saying, like, it's crazy, I'm like, bro, we say crazy. Tone, how can we make Tone the #1 radio personality in the country? We can't say, let's put him in a white shirt and hope that people see him. Like, we got to say, we got to do something crazy. We got to do something wild. We got to find a way to get eyes on you.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm trying to tell people. You have to find a way in a world where 150,000 songs are being uploaded, in a world where you have millions of videos being uploaded a day on YouTube. How do you stand out? Mm-hmm. So you have to figure that out, and that's usually what being a performer, when you talk, like we performing right now.
Yeah.
Like it's like, yo, it's like we understand that it's a crowd watching. We could be Ben Stein. Hi, Tone, how you doing?
Yeah.
But we love this shit. It's like you hear my voice, so it's like,
yeah.
it's just so, for me, being in music really helped me because people think music is about talent. Music has always been about entertainment.
Yes.
It's not, I don't care how good you are.
Yes.
If it's not entertaining.
Yes.
It goes back to the Ben Stein conversation. If you're talking boring, I might not be excited. That's why preachers say, yeah, because they want you to be in it with them.
Yeah.
They're giving you the drama in the conversation. So, I can tell you get it because you understand. And when people don't, I don't get bothered at them. I'm usually ahead of the curve.
Yeah,
I've been in the music business 20 years. On my life, Tone, I've had at least 300 or 400 individuals come to me at some point in time and say, hey, yo, bro, you told me something, and you was right. Or, bro, you told me something, I didn't listen, and I wish I did because you was right.
Yeah.
I'm always ahead because I'm like, let's just get to the end of what needs to happen for this to work.
Yeah.
Like, let's stop acting like this is deep, all this, it's puffs. Dog, he had a girl, he cheated on her, He did her dirty. She left with his trainer.
Yeah.
So she left with someone that he brought to her.
Yeah.
So, of course, it's that personal, like, oh, you want to be happy over there? Next girl I get, I'm going to stunt with her in front of your face. I'm going to show her. I'm going to treat her better than you. And they was probably doing that. And then she was like, I'm going to get you back. Here's my book.
Yeah.
Give me $30 million. And to me, it's like, and by the way, when you've been with women, you understand that sometimes when women are hurt, they do things to hurt you.
Yes.
It's the same way when men are hurt, they do things to hurt you.
Man.
Men just don't admit they hurt.
No. Real players cry in the car.
Yeah. We ain't going to let you know we crying. I ain't bothered by that. So I get in the car. What?
Man.
Please come home.
Please.
I done called her a few times and said, look, I know I said some mean stuff last night. Please come home. So it's like you just understand it. It's like when you live it, you understand it. That's all.
Yeah. So, Ray, let me ask you this, though, man. Is in a space where music has gotten a little weird, and for me, and me and you both have heard enough of artists. What is your thought on where hip hop is right now? Because to me, and I'm not trying to bash none of the young. It's some amazing young artists, but I'm talking about the record labels that are ideally signing people that sound like Future, sound like Bryson Tiller. They still rapping. What is this, bro?
I think the state of hip hop is in the most fragile, most dangerous place it's ever been. The females are running it because they're having fun.
Yeah. Exactly.
The men are fighting each other because they're competing for a position, not realizing that it's enough positions for everybody.
Yeah.
So to me, I think hip hop is in a really dangerous state, and I think that I ain't gonna lie, man. I don't know. I want to see how we're gonna recover, but I will say this: I think that hip hop it's gonna go through a place where it's like done for like 5 or 7 years.
What?
Yeah, I think that's gonna happen. I think we got to go 5 to 7 years of watching hip hop. It's already declining. Oh, let's be clear. First of all, let's be clear. The biggest star in hip hop is Drake, and he's wounded.
Yes, fair.
Kendrick is going to do what he wants when he wants. So we can't count on him because he's going to show up when he feels.
Exactly.
Right? So then it's like, who's the male in today's society that's consistently making hits? It's none.
Damn.
And here's another thing. We also got to keep them out of jail.
Facts.
They get an indictment. So it's like, I think what happened with music is that we started treating it like the – back in the day, LL Cool J tells a story of how the Supreme Team had more money than him. He was just happy to be a famous rapper, but they had all the money.
Yeah.
Now the rappers are the new mob bosses, right?
Right.
They're the new guys making millions. They're funding their friends. By the way, they're supposed to. Tony, if you my man, I just ran $100 million. What you want to do?
Yeah. Exactly.
You ain't working here no more. What you want to do? That's what you're supposed to do when it's your friend.
Yeah.
So I think a lot of them have been doing that, and then they're giving it to people who are committing crimes, and it's all coming down.
Yeah.
So I think hip-hop is in a dangerous state because it's not about what it's always been about, fun.
Yeah.
Now it's about money and ops and who hurt who and who did this. And to me, I'll tell you a story. I was meeting with an artist about a few years ago. I went to sign him. I walk into a studio, bro. It's guns everywhere, Tone.
Damn.
I whispered to his manager. I'm like, I'm out of town, by the way. I'm like, yo, like, are y'all in war or something? He's like, war? What you talking about? I'm like, why all these guns around? He's like, nah, this is how we do. We got to make sure we're ready for whatever. So when I'm in a meeting with the kid, I say to him, and this is what I'm talking about, like having the right people around. I say to him, yo, bro, what's the goal?
Yeah.
He's like, the goal is to be the biggest rapper in the world. I said, so is Jay-Z the goal? He was like, Jay-Z is the goal. I said, perfect. The guns is going to scare the money away. I'm not saying don't have them. I'm saying they shouldn't be on the table. If they're going to be treat it like it's something that is just there to protect when necessary. Don't treat it like it's a part of the room because you're going to scare the people that have the money away from the room. He literally goes, Tone, yo, everybody put the guns away. And we got the business.
Yeah.
Now just think about that. A black man came in the room and told another black man, what's your goal? Let me tell you what you need to do to get there. If I didn't care about the culture, I'd have been like, more guns.
Yeah.
Who we killing tonight? Because I don't care about y'all.
Yeah.
But I do care about y'all.
Yeah.
And y'all could wind up hurting someone I love.
Right. Right.
That's another thing. So I want to make sure everybody's on point. So I think hip-hop is in a very dangerous state. But it can be saved as long as men like you, myself, and men that care, women that care about the culture are speaking up about what the culture is. We don't have that.
Yeah.
And that's the problem with hip-hop, to the point where people that telling everybody talking, shut up. We tired of these microphones. You're going to have to get used to this mic, baby. I ain't letting it go. You got to come take it from me.
Hey, man, Ray, look, I can sit here and talk to you for hours. I know we got a whole bunch of stuff to do.
There's people waiting at every
Wait.
We just here having a great conversation like brothers. I love it.
Yeah. We be talking about, man, tell everybody in Chicago how to stay tapped in, man. This brother has so much insight. One of my favorite people to listen to.
I want to say one thing to Chicago. Can I just say one thing in
Yes,
Chicago? The only difference between Chicago and Atlanta is that every time someone makes it from Chicago, they move away.
Come on, man. Would you? Oh, damn it.
And I'm not even from Chicago, and I'm talking crazy. But
Come
but
on,
for me,
it's the truth.
because when I think about Chicago, like let's be clear. I don't care if they're controversial right now, but you add R. Kelly and Kanye West together, you ate 99% of most cities.
Yeah, thank you.
Like New York probably could say Biggie and Jay, but it's like how many people can you say Kanye and R. Kelly against in one city?
Come
so
on.
that's how powerful Chicago is. But the problem is that you guys are getting, not you guys, but the guys that are getting money are leaving.
Exactly.
And they're leaving the kids lost.
Thank you. Thank
Nigga,
you.
if you make money talking about all the stuff that happened in your hood, your responsibility is to fix that place.
Yes.
And
Yes.
y'all be making money leaving and trying to run away, and that's why karma's coming back. And that's why I want to tell anybody who's listening, if you are young and you care about what's happening in your market, stay there.
Yeah.
Don't run to better pastures because your kids are there, your family is there, your grandma's there, and they got to deal with that hell.
Yeah.
And the only thing in Atlanta, we stay there. Like
Yup.
T.I. still's there.
You stay
like,
there.
Like Future's still there. Like we all there because we care about the city.
Yeah.
We know that the city is going to feed our kids. And
Come on.
people, these young guys in Chicago need to know that Chicago is going to feed your kids or it's going to harm your kids. You got to decide what you want that to be, and that's by being the best example. And that's all I'm trying to do, my brother.
Come on, man.
Straight love,
Great,
bro.
man. Come
love,
on,
bro.
man. You already know
Bro,
what it
love,
is.
bro.
Nothing but jewels. Cannot wait to talk to this dude, man.
Thank you. I didn't know I was going to see you today. Now I see you. My nigga, thank you, bro.